Welcome to my channel Driven Dreams. Today we will have a review of the 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor. Investigate the progressive plan, power, and capacities of the 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor, set to rethink the rough terrain execution truck market. The 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor is making way for an unmatched experience in the rough terrain execution truck market. With Ranger's resolute obligation to advancement and greatness, this forthcoming model is ready to rethink assumptions with huge overhaul weds crude power with refined style. The 2025 Ford Ranger is ready to present a half-and-half form, extending its motor setup to incorporate a more eco-friendly choice. This mixture model is supposed to coordinate a customary burning motor with electric engines, meaning to offer improved gas mileage without compromising the pickup's fundamental towing limit. This essential expansion tends to developing shopper interest for vehicles that consolidate execution with natural cognizance, setting another norm in the fair-size truck portion for proficiency and utility. A foundation of this procedure is the presentation of the Raptor form in the US. It's controlled by a powerful 3.0-liter V6 twin supermotor, conveying a noteworthy 405 pull and 430 pounds-to-foot of force. This model isn't just about power, it's planned in light of rough terrain ability, highlighting novel body parts, slip plates, off-road tires, and a bedliner for unrivaled rough terrain capacity and style. At its center, the 2025 Ranger Raptor is supposed to house a turbocharged V6 motor that vows to convey elating power and force. This motor, working together with a rough suspension framework and Fox hustling shocks, guarantees the vehicle's ability over testing territories. Turbocharged V6 motor, a force to be reckoned with of execution offering huge power and force. Tough suspension framework with Fox dashing shocks, designed to deal with the harshest landscapes with effortlessness. Ford's system remembers offering the Ranger Raptor for numerous trim levels, each loaded with a setup of innovative highlights and rough terrain capacities. From the base model furnished with fundamental rough terrain stuff to higher trims including extravagance and trend-setting innovation choices, there's something for each rough terrain fan. Ford is preparing to shake up the top-selling Ute class with the new 2025 Ford Ranger plug-in hybrid, the first PHEV powertrain for the category that promises to offer the most muscular performance ever seen in the Australian-developed Ranger, as well as an EV-only driving range and other benefits. Crucially, Ford executives have also confirmed that Ranger's 3,500 kg towing capacity, circa 1,000 kg payload and 800 mm wading depth won't be compromised with the plug-in hybrid powertrain option that was developed down under and should be well suited to Australian driving conditions, both on-road and off-road. Due for release in early 2025, the Ford Ranger PHEV features a 2.3-liter four-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine and a single electric motor mounted within the transmission housing, allowing for zero-emissions off-roading and all-wheel drive grip when in EV mode. Ford Ranger PHEV City Driving Rear RHD. No other powertrain specifics have been revealed at this stage, with production not slated to start until the fourth quarter of next year. However, previous reports have suggested a maximum torque figure of around 800 Nm, far more than the current 3.0-liter V6 turbo diesel, 600 Nm, 2.0-liter four-cylinder biturbo diesel, 500 Nm, and 3.0-liter V6 twin-turbo petrol found in the range-topping Ranger Raptor, 583 Nm. Ford executives have confirmed a targeted electric-only driving range of at least 45 km for the Ranger plug-in hybrid, while a newly developed heavy-duty rear suspension setup has been developed to manage the additional weight of the lithium-ion battery pack which is located under the tub in a bespoke safety cell. The new suspension will be joined by a reinforced rear frame, recalibrated power steering system and a bespoke tune for the internal combustion running gear to help the Ranger PHEV manage a traditional load in the tray as well as its new motive hardware. Like other plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, the Ranger PHEV will feature vehicle-to-load (V2L) functionality, dubbed ProPower Onboard Dash, which provides owners access to battery power via a pair of 3-pin power points in the tray and another within the cabin. This will allow tradies to plug in their power tools and for recreational 4x4 off-roaders and caravanners to use the 3-pin sockets to support a broad range of accessories and appliances. Ford Ranger FEVO ProPower Close-Up. A maximum output for the system is yet to be confirmed, but materials seen by car sales during the product presentation suggest it will be good for at least 1,500 watts. The charging port for the battery will be located next to the fuel filler. Speaking to Australian media at a pre-reveal event for the Ranger FEV, Ford executives said they believed a plug-in hybrid system was the best compromise between the various forms of electrification, including 48-volt mild hybrid, which is coming to the Toyota Hilux soon, and full electric, as seen on the LDV ET60, especially for Aussie customers. Ford presented its Raptor rough-terrain treatment with the 2010 F150, offering an all the more remarkable motor, muscular rough-terrain tires, more extensive bodywork and a modified suspension. The Ranger got the Raptor treatment beginning in 2019, yet that truck was never presented in America. That is changed with this fifth-age model, and we were unable to be more joyful. Notwithstanding a turbocharged 3.0-litre V6 making 405 strength and 430 pounds-to-foot of force, the Ranger Raptor gets standard four-wheel drive, Fox Stuns, a 2-speed move case, front and back locking differentials, and 33-inch tires. Barely any trucks out and about give us excites very like Ford's Raptor models. The Ford Ranger is a pickup truck symbol, regardless of whether it remains in the shadow of its bigger kin, the revered F150. The Ranger was upgraded for 2024, with an all-new plan all around, heaps of accessible tech, and accessible turbocharged V6 motors that ought to improve the Ranger's capacities while giving somewhat more pop in its hop. The progressions were gladly received, as the past-age Ranger was a dull contribution every step of the way. Given the broad changes for 2024, we don't anticipate that Ford should roll out any huge improvements to the 2025 Ranger. The Ranger Raptor comes outfitted with a 12.0-inch infotainment touchscreen containing remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto usefulness, as well as over-the-air update capacity. Sound plays through a 10-speaker Bang & Olufsen framework. A 12.4-inch computerized measure show is likewise standard. Gadgets can remain charged through the USB-in and USB-C ports, or the remote charging cushion. A 360-degree camera framework makes it simple to detect trail deterrents. Post-retail redesigns for the Ranger Raptor can be wired through 6 upfitter switches in the lodge. Moved forward. Passage-level trucks have a 10.0-inch infotainment touchscreen, while better quality forms get a 12.0-inch unit. One way or another, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are incorporated. New programming can be added by over-the-air update. In base Ford models, there's a 8.0-inch computerized check show, and in upper trims a 12.4-inch all-advanced bunch. Past standard USB charge ports, a remote charging cushion is accessible. Other accessible tech choices incorporate a 10-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound framework and 360-degree camera. Extravagance meets usefulness, great materials joined with cutting-edge tech for solace and availability. Upgraded driving experience, ergonomically planned highlights pointed toward improving the driver's communication with the vehicle. The inside plan of the 2025 Ranger is expected to stay unaltered from the 2024 model. Contrasted with the ongoing Ranger Ready to Move, the 2024 model as of now gloats a fundamentally more current inside plan. Thusly, we can anticipate that the 2025 truck should go on with this contemporary styling. It is probably going to highlight an in an upward direction situated screen situated at the middle, joined by a couple of actual controls situated at the lower part of the middle section. 2. Upgrade the screen's visual effect, in an upward direction. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.